Hi, St. Mary's families. It's Miss Allison here. And I am hoping to do a little godly play lesson that you all can watch from home. And it would be a little bit like Sunday school class used to be, in that you can just listen to my voice and I will act out or read through the story that we went over yesterday with our online service on the story of Lazarus rising from the dead. So I'm gonna do the little godly place, get right here, and hopefully you all can see it. So just take a minute to get comfy and we'll start the story. So for this story, we need a house, and this is a very special house. In this house, a man named Lazarus lived with his two sisters. Here's Lazarus and his two sisters, Mary and Martha. And they all loved each other very much. And Jesus also loved Lazarus and Mary and Martha. They were very, very good friends. Jesus was far away in another land, teaching important lessons with his friends, the disciples. And Lazarus and Mary and Martha were at home. And one day, Lazarus, he felt very, very sick. And Mary and Martha were distraught. They were so sad and worried for their brother. Mary and Martha realized Lazarus was so sick that he was dying. And they sent a messenger to go and tell Jesus to please come quickly to help their brother. They knew that Jesus could save Lazarus. But Jesus, he decided not to come right away. He actually waited 2 whole days. And during those 2 days, unfortunately, Lazarus died. And so Lazarus' sisters were so sad, and they wept, and they washed his body, which was the custom. And then they also anointed his body with special oils, very special oils, which was also the custom when someone died. And then they very carefully wrapped Lazarus in a burial cloth. And now Lazarus was ready to be buried. Outside of the city, a little ways, there was a tomb. And they took Lazarus's body to that tomb. And they buried him. And in front of the tomb, they rolled a giant, heavy stone to protect him. So after 2 more days, Jesus was ready to begin his journey to the house of Lazarus. And his disciples who were with him, they rejoiced and they said, "Now Lazarus will be healed because you are going to see him, Jesus." But Jesus said to them, "No, my friends, Lazarus is already dead. I waited these 2 days so that you and others would see just how powerful my God is and what work he has sent me here to do." And as Jesus was traveling, one of the sisters, Martha, ran out to meet him. Martha was stricken with grief, and she fell to her knees. She cried out, "Jesus, Lord, our brother Lazarus is dead. If you had come sooner, he would not have died." And Jesus said, "Martha, do not cry. Lazarus will live." And Martha said, "I know that he will rise again on the last day and be resurrected to be with God in heaven." And Jesus said, "No, I will make Lazarus live now. Do you believe I am the Son of God and that I can do this?" And Martha said, "Yes, Lord, I believe." And together they went to the house where Mary was. And the disciples came. And friends and other family who loved Lazarus, all were there, weeping, so sad that they have lost Lazarus. And Jesus saw everyone weeping, and he wept too. But Jesus said, "Come with me to the tomb." And so they all walked to the tomb. And Jesus said, "Roll away the stone." And the sister said, "But Jesus, he has been dead for 4 days. The stink will be horrible." And again, Jesus said, "Roll away the stone." And they did. And then Jesus cried out, "Lazarus, come out." And Lazarus came out, and his sisters helped him unwrap the burial cloths, and Jesus stood in front, and many people saw this and were amazed, and they believed. And they began to follow Jesus, because now they knew that he was indeed the Son of God. But there were also people who were very frightened by what they saw. And these people, they said that Jesus was powerful and dangerous, and that he should be arrested and locked up. Now that is the end of the story. But some of the questions that you might want to discuss as a family, some of the wondering questions that we use. I wonder how Mary and Martha felt knowing their brother was going to die. I wonder what Mary and Martha felt when they were washing and anointing their dead brother. I wonder why Jesus didn't come right away to help Lazarus. I wonder why Martha believed Jesus would bring her brother back to life. I wonder why Jesus wept. I wonder why some people saw Lazarus rise from the dead and they believed that Jesus was the Son of God. I wonder why some people thought Jesus should be arrested. I wonder, what is your favorite part of the story? And I wonder if there are any parts of the story that you would change. And the last question, I wonder if you see yourself anywhere in this story. Thank you for doing a little godly play with me, and we'll have another lesson next week.